I are out and about again with our misadventures. I think that's what I might start calling her. John and Ronnie's Misadventures.
Oh, yeah?
Because there be some issues sometimes.
That's got a catchy tune to it.
I don't know, what do you think? John and Ronnie's Misadventures? Yeah, because every time we start to go out or we set out to do something, we don't exactly get what it is that we're going out for, or finish what it is that we're going out for. So I think I like the Misadventures of John and Ronnie a lot better.
It's got a good ring to it.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like our life, Misadventures. But that works. So, where are we going today, babe?
I gotta go back over on that job that I quoted and give them a pick up a check, and then I gotta go to Giant, get some things, because we've been eating pie the last few weeks, or the last few days. It was supposed to be for Christmas and Christmas Eve. Basically, Ronnie told me to start eating it, so I just followed along.
Okay, that didn't happen, and just so you know, pies are sugar-free. Can't do the sugar. But
no sugar added.
No sugar. Well, no sugar added.
Two of the three were no sugar added.
Wait, which one has sugar in it?
Trying to think if the which three? I think the apple didn't have sugar in it.
Okay, no, that definitely didn't taste like it had any sugar in it.
And I don't know, one of the two, it's either the pumpkin or the coconut custard. One of them had sugar in it.
It probably was the pumpkin, because the coconut custard did not taste sweet at all. So I'm gonna think that it was the pumpkin. And I don't eat pumpkin anyway. Oh, damn, I don't eat pumpkin anyway, so it's alright with me. Yeah, pumpkin.
I like pumpkin.
You know what it is, folks? It's the whole pumpkin sweet potato thing. Again, one of those cultural differences, because we didn't eat pumpkin pie, we ate sweet potato. John didn't know anything about sweet potato pie. He ate collard greens out of a can. Oh, sacrilege!
I can't.
But that's a story for another time.
I can't really taste the difference between pumpkin and because they both taste like they got cinnamon in them.
Well, that's if you put too much seasoning. That's all you're going to taste. Cinnamon is very overpowering. So if you put anything you put cinnamon in, that's all you taste. But you have to be really light-handed with it. My aunt used to make the sweet potato pies for Christmas and Thanksgiving all the time, and she put nutmeg, and it was like she dumped a whole jar of nutmeg in it, so that's all you tasted was nutmeg. And nutmeg is a very, very spicy spice, so that's really all I tasted. I mean, God rest her soul, but I hated pies. It just was horrible. And she would make sweet potato pies, and she would make coconut cream pies, and she would make like 20 sweet potato pies and 2 coconut cream pies. And you know what? The coconut cream pies were so good, but the only one that got to have the coconut cream pie was my uncle, for whatever reason. She was like, I'm making this for Morris and nobody will touch his pie. And I thought, well, I like a coconut pie every once in a while. Why can't the kids have coconut pie? We got stuck with the nutmeggy sweet potato pie. It's just the things you remember when you're growing up. It's that time of year. She would be in there cooking and doing all this kind of stuff. And I'm just like, man, I'd be in there with her though, because that's how I learned to cook. Staying in the kitchen with my great-grandmother and my aunt. That was my grandmother's sister. So she was like a great aunt, I guess. My grandmother didn't cook. So everything I learned about the cooking and life in general when I was growing up was from my great-grandmother. So that was my heart. Everything. So, but yeah. So I guess John is going to try to get some more pies today because, trust me, he ate them. Yeah. With whipped cream.
With whipped cream?
Yeah.
Well, it's like we still got 3 containers of whipped cream because I bought the 5 for $10.
They were sugar-free, right?
Yeah, they were sugar-free.
Okay, good.
Yeah, my mom didn't cook either.
Okay, let's hear this story.
Yeah, she didn't cook.
What did she do? What was it? Did you say she did all the time?
She used
Freezer Queen.
Freezer Queen. If it start with freezer and end with queen, she wasn't cooking it. She tried to make my dad pork chops one time. Mistake the cinnamon for the pepper. He had cinnamon pork chops.
See what I mean? Cinnamon pork chops.
Yeah. Then it actually went through the next generation because my sister tried to cook. She used to make turkey jerky with trying to make a Thanksgiving Day turkey. She dried everything out.
Ew.
Yeah, so everything tastes like rubber. But her reasoning was to try to save it. She would take all the grease from the bottom of the pan and dump over the turkey because she said that was the juice and the flavor of the turkey.
No.
Which all she did was make a cholesterol turkey. Gives new meaning. Gives new meaning for I would die for that.
I don't know why your sister thinks she can cook. She really can't.
No. Like I said, she would do good if she was working in one of the places like a jerky place or something like that, where she was drying things out all day. She doesn't. It didn't actually go. Normally, it skips a generation, then the next generation, does something different. But no, it just carried on.
Well, you're the. Well, no, you're not. Well, yeah, you are the next generation. I mean, John cooks. There are times when he gets in the kitchen and he can burn. He thinks he's Chef Boyardee. But, he puts up some concoctions that actually taste really good. So, I like to think I had something to do with that.
Yeah, like what?
Like when I met you, all you did... Okay.
No, I want to know what you think tasted good.
Oh, well, what did you make What did you make the other night? Now, see, he wouldn't even tell me. No. I didn't forget. He wouldn't tell me what the ingredients were.
What are you talking about? The bean stuff?
No, it was the potatoes and chicken. What do you have in there? Potatoes, chicken, tomatoes.
That was ground turkey, diced tomatoes, some seasoning, mashed potatoes.
I know it doesn't sound really good.
It's almost like a pie.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, like a shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
It was delicious. And of course, like when he brings stuff up to me and I'm looking at it, I'm like, what the hell is this? And he'll always say, taste it. And I'm the same way. I'll say, taste it first. Because if I tell him what it is, most times he's not going to want to eat it. That's been my experience with John since I've known him. But one thing I do like is he will try it. And then if he doesn't like it, he doesn't like it. So, you will try out things, right, baby?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
You should tell him the story about when you repacked the turkey burgers for me, and I cooked the one up for your mom when she wasn't eating meat, and she ate a turkey burger.
Okay, that wasn't cool at all. To this day, she still doesn't know that story. So, and I'm not so sure John didn't do that on purpose.
No, I didn't do that on purpose.
All right, so I don't know how the regular turkey burgers got mixed up with the vegan burgers.
But we always used to have that discussion with your mom, me and her, and she would tell me, oh, I can tell the difference. So obviously she couldn't tell the difference between real meat and artificial meat.
I don't know how my mom did that. And it's so funny because John's right. They always had this discussion. No, I'd be able to tell if you gave me a turkey burger. I know what the vegan burger tastes like. And he gave it to her, and it's lucky he didn't tell me first because I definitely wouldn't have served it to her. But after she ate it and he takes, we're in the kitchen, he's like, your mom ate a turkey burger. And I'm like, what? And then he told me, I don't know, he pulled the wrong thing. I still don't know how he did that because the vegan burgers were usually individually packaged, like in plastic. So I don't know how that happened, truthfully.
Well, you repackaged everything.
Yeah, I took everything out of boxes, but even so, the vegan burgers are in their own plastic, and the turkey burgers just have the little white slithers of paper between them. So I still don't know how that accident
First of all,
happened.
Your mom she eats meat and chicken now, so the whole point is moot. But at the time, she wasn't really a true vegetarian because she was eating fish.
No, my mom was she was a pescatarian.
Yeah.
I was a vegan. At some point, I'm going to go back to veganism. I started eating poultry again because I was having a problem with protein and getting my glucose under control, and I think that definitely had something to do with it.
I'm a Pisces too.
Oh.
You said Pisces.
Seriously? Are you really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fish. Well, your mom was eating.
Yeah, okay.
But she said it wasn't meat. Technically.
What wasn't meat?
Your mom argued with me that fish wasn't meat. I don't know what planet fish ain't meat.
My mom kind of likes to argue with John. They go back and forth. Me, I try to stay neutral because it will wear a sister out. Seriously, the two of them. So, yeah, I'm just like, yo, that's between y'all. Y'all figure that out. I don't have time for that.
I think she thought it was a giant corn thing of ear that with fins on it that swam, because she swore that fish wasn't meat.
Now, if you think about it, that is a testament to how good those vegan burgers are. Because once you put all the toppings on them and, the bun and everything else that you would put on a regular burger or a regular turkey burger, that tastes awesome as far as I'm concerned. So that shows you just how good those burgers are. That she didn't even realize it once the toppings were on it, she was actually eating turkey. So that's something I'm never going to tell her, because if I told her, she swear John did it on purpose, which I'm not so sure he did.
No, I would never do that.
Between you and me. You can't park here.
Why can't you park here? I'm only going in for a minute.
Yeah, but you're right there by the
There's
what
no
is it,
fire hydrant.
No, but what is it about the traffic light?
No,
Something about the traffic. Well, we had this discussion the other day about when you're going for your driver's license, you know all the rules. Once you get your driver's license and you're driving for a while, you forget all the rules.
Right.
Yeah, right. I.e., this one right here. We'll see
There
how long
really
this
is
goes
no
on.
other parking spot.
No, I know.
You have to park all the way up the street.
Well, that's all right. You say you're only going to be... What are you going in there for?
I just have to pick up a check from this lady.
Oh, well then, hop to it.
I'm really sticking out though. I gotta go up the street and try to go around.
As Dave said, yep. If this... Okay, this is what you're looking at. Oh, no, that's a driveway.
I can pull here.
Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, look at those sad little candy canes. You think they light up or they glow in the dark? Little candy canes.
I don't think so. They look like she got them from the dollar store.
Well, I mean, dollar store has nice decorations. Don't talk about the dollar store.
No.
All right, hurry it up.
Now, where's mine? You see? There it is. Oh, I'll be back.
So after this, I guess we're headed to Giant. John didn't say, but I guess he's been spending so much in Giant this year. He's getting a free ham, and he just bought a ham a couple of weeks ago. So now he's already thinking ahead to I guess New Year's or something, or actually St. Patty's Day, because John is Irish, so he very much does the traditional Irish dishes around St. Patrick's Day. So he likes the ham and cabbage and stuff like that. So I think that's what he's going to do with the second ham. I, on the other hand, of course I don't eat meat, so I definitely not down with swine. So that's all him. That's his dish. He enjoys it. I will cook separate cabbage because I do love cabbage. So, I might make some separate, that's one of the things where I have to make separate dishes because I don't eat pork. Even when I was eating meat, I really didn't eat pork. So, we shall see. The sun is out. It's weird. Every day it starts off so gloomy. Every day it looks like it's going to rain or snow. And sky is gray. Now that everything's dead, it just looks so gray and just really blah. And then after 12 o'clock, the sun comes out. And that's just been every day for like about a month and a half. So, I don't know. The weather's weird. So, once we get back on the road to Giant, I'll come back on. I think John said he wants to go to Bed Bath & Beyond too. So, I'll see. I may or may not go in with him. You know. But, we'll see. See you later.
Dashboard.
What, John? Okay, somebody just pulled out in the traffic and almost hit a bus up there. And John said something like, oh, they don't care. And I said, well, they're going to care when their car's all jacked up. And he said something stupid about somebody sitting on a phone book driving. I'm like, I don't know where he gets this stuff from.
Because everybody knows little old people sit on their phone books so they can see over top of the dashboard.
Okay, there you go. Where are we going?
I gotta go to the Police and Fire Credit Union and cash this check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you never heard of that? Oh, she must be sitting on a phone book.
No, I think you just made that up.
No.
I think you confuse sitting babies on phone books to feed them in high chairs
Who sits
versus
a baby on a phone book?
Oh, for God's sake.
Is that the same person that decorates an end table? Put their gifts
You
on
mean
it?
you never heard somebody sitting their kid on a phone book in a chair so they could reach the table, or you know, the table or the top in a high chair?
No.
Okay.
Never heard of that.
Yeah. So those were the days where you basically your kids just took their life in their hands. Just things happen. Wild things. You rode in the car without the seatbelt in the back. We used to ride in the back of the bed of the pickup. You know, we didn't care about anything like that. You're basically taking your life in your hands. A baby could slide off of a phone book. I know I'm not the only one that have seen somebody sit their kid on a phone book at a table so they could reach the table to eat. I know I'm not the only one. I never did it, but I'm saying, you know, my cousins did it. My aunt did it. It's just something that you did. If they can't fit in the chair, they can't get up to the table, the height to eat, you throw a phone book under them. That's basically the only thing you use phone books for. See, once again, I'm enlightening you because you don't know these things.
See, my aunt, she super glued her son's pants to the high chair.
So here you go.
She used to slip him in his
story.
pants. She used to slip him in his pants every day that were super glued to the high chair so it wouldn't fall off.
And how did she get him out of that? What, take him out the pants?
Yeah, she'd undo the pants and pull them up, throw them.
No. I'm not believing that story one bit.
It's true.
It's not true. You know, you got some stories because, you know, everybody thinks their family's a little crazy. Your family was a little crazy. You know, the whole tea incident and all that kind of stuff.
My Aunt Carol had 6 kids, and she said she wasn't losing anybody to a tragedy with a high chair. So she glued his pants, because he always was slipping out. So she just glued his pants down one day, and then he had his own high chair with his pants glued.
Look me in the eye and tell this story. John knows he can't tell.
How can I look you in the eye? I'm driving.
When later.
No.
He knows he can't tell a story and look somebody straight in the eye because he knows he'd be lying.
No, that doesn't make me a liar.
Yeah, it does.
That means that's a good story.
That means that's a
true.
made-up story.
Oh, God, here comes a Corona person with their mask in their car.
It's really warm out today, too. You really don't need a coat. Do you like this Police and Fire better than the one that was on City Ave?
This is on the way. I think I'm going to try to go to Home Depot because I got to pick up a head for one of my weed whackers. And this, if I go to the one on Ridge Pike,
yeah,
that'll actually take me there. And then I'll wind up going from there. I think I'm going to see if we can find a Giant up in, what is that considered? King of Prussia? Up on Ridge Pike?
No.
What is that? Think about it. I'm going to go cash this check.
I don't know. It's not King. It's only King of Prussia if you go up further Ridge Pike.
Right.
I'm sure there's a Giant somewhere on Ridge Pike. You just have to put it in there.
Yeah, because I want to find one of them mats for the bathroom tub too, with the little prickly things on it.
He's so lazy. He don't want to wash his own feet.
That's a good way to clean your feet.
So I got this mat from QVC, and it's weird because it has all these like interlocking pieces of plastic or whatever. So really it's almost like a mat with a scrubby on it. So I got it from QVC. They, claim that it's microbial and it doesn't get dirty and all that kind of stuff, and you can use it. Well, unfortunately it does get dirty, and this thing like turns all kind of crazy colors, which leads me to believe that it has some kind of mold on it or something. Anyway, I bought it once and it happened, and then I bought another one because John says, oh, I can't clean my feet. I don't know why you can't clean your feet in the shower, but whatever. So he likes to squirt the shower gel on the mat and then stand on it, and he scrubs his feet back and forth, and that's how he cleans his feet. So I got rid of it because I'm like, this thing is not supposed to be turning colors. Every time we get it, you use it for about a week or so. And I thought I read on the site at QVC that you could wash it, but that didn't help. So I'm like, I'm getting rid of this germ-infested thing. So I ended up getting the mat from Amazon. Really nice mat. I got it in this gray color because I was going with this gray scheme for the bathroom. And I like it. It doesn't slip all over the place. Because some mats you get, you put it in there, they don't stick well, or, the little suckies things don't work. And next thing you know, you step in, you slip and fall. So this mat I got from Amazon is really nice. It's in there. It's working. All of a sudden today, and mind you, I've had this mat now for almost a year, I think. So all of a sudden today he says, what happened to the mat, that I would scrub my feet on? And I said, you do realize that thing's been going a long time because, it just was dirty. Well, do you think I can get another one? I said, if you go to QVC. So he says, well, I'm going to go to Bed Bath & Beyond and see if they have a mat like that I can put down. Meanwhile, in the back of my head, I'm thinking, Bed Bath & Beyond is not going to have anything like that because I used to live in that store. Now, if I had seen it in the store, I probably would have bought it. So this is why I'm going to call this the Misadventures, because we're going to start off looking for this stupid mat and we're not going to be able to find it. And then he's probably going to go to Home Depot, like he said, looking for this head for his weed trimmer, and he's not going to find it. And I guarantee he goes to Giant, they say he can get this free ham, and they won't have it. So this is definitely why I'm going to call it the Misadventures. But we'll see where we go from there. So I'll let you know how all of that turns out later. All right, now what was the story you were saying about your mom and her flu issues?
Yeah, so she got the flu years ago, because we talk about the whole corona disease thing. So she got the flu, and she went to the doctors on like a Monday. Doctor told her, well, you got the flu. He said, take a couple Tylenol and drink plenty of fluids, and you'll survive. My mom went back there on Wednesday. She went back there on Thursday with the same complaints. So my mom went back in a week. She went back at least 3, 4, 5 times that week. And every time she went back, the doctor would tell her, drink plenty of fluids, take Tylenol, aspirin. There wasn't anything they could do. But that story actually generated because the woman in the bank just asked me to remove my mask for security reasons, and I told her I was afraid, and she's like, why are you afraid? I'm like, well, because I could get coronies. Everybody knows these masks made of material with the little holes in them protects from the corona disease.
Again, on your mask.
Is that sarcasm?
What are you on your mask soapbox?
Yeah, again. Then I had to tell her about how, on that last video, how we did where people wear them on their head and on their chin. She's like, yeah. She says some lady came in here. She was wearing it. They wear them under their nose.
Yep.
I said, yeah, it's a chin strap. How do you wear your mask?
Like I'm supposed to. Around my ear, over my nose, under my eyes, under my chin.
So that's the correct way.
Yes.
You should be out there telling them people that wear them on their forehead.
I don't care.
One guy was wearing it over his eye like an eye patch.
Okay. See, the thing is, I like to think that people know how to wear them. I just think that some people get claustrophobic. It's like they can't breathe. So they take it, they pull it down off their nose. They maybe get hot, or that's the only reason I can think, because you have to know how to wear it.
When you say claustrophobic, like they've been attacked by a mask before?
John, you said it yourself. When you walk around in the stores and you get hot, it's hard to breathe. So I think that's why people are taking it off their nose and things like that, because sometimes it gets hard to breathe. It's hard to breathe with them. That's what I think is happening. I don't want to call everybody stupid and say they just don't know how to wear them. I've seen people wear them in some really crazy positions, but I can only attribute that to that they're hot or, they can't breathe.
Right.
See, the type of person I am, I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. John, on the other hand, he just labels everybody stupid.
Not everybody.
Most people.
There is a percentage of the population.
Yeah, right. And of course that percentage does not include you.
Oh, never.
Yeah. Huh. Ask me that question later. Anyway. Oh, what's wrong with that car? I hate when they do. What they do? They pick.
Yeah, that's a primer color. It's supposed to be like racing.
I don't get it.
They do that with Jeeps. I don't see people do it with sports
But
cars.
like you said, it's a primer color, so they do it. I would assume they're doing it because they get ready to paint the car another color.
No, they just.
No, that's not.
Color.
That's not a good look. No shine, no anything, no gloss to it. That's not a good look.
No, it's not.
I've never seen racing cars like that. Racing cars are just regular paint that are on cars.
They started doing that with Jeeps, and now they're doing it with regular cars.
Who started doing it with Jeeps? People
They
that have
started painting
Jeeps?
that. Yeah, they started painting that color. I've even seen people put like a bumpy primer on it.
I can see that works. You know what? Actually, I can see that for Jeeps, because most people, if they have their Jeep, it's rugged, they're taking it out, mudding in it. So that makes sense. It's probably easier to clean and all that kind of stuff. But a regular car, no. What was that? Like a Charger or something?
Yeah, that was like a Charger.
Yeah, that didn't look good at all. Not at all.
What it comes down to, if you don't have a Jeep and you do it, you're too cheap to pay for a Mako paint job. Because those are basically people that do that. You can paint your own car if you want to.
So what type of paint is that? I mean, that's just
It's like a primer.
Just a regular primer?
Yeah, it's a primer color. I think you have issues when you try to. It's not an issue to wash it, but it's an issue if you get something that's ground into it, because if you put a waxing compound on it, it'll actually take the primer off.
Oh. Interesting.
Normally compounds will take a little bit of the top of your paint finish off, but it'll clean it. It's supposed to bring it back to its newer form, but I don't know that you can do that with primer paint vehicles. If anybody's watching from a body shop, that would be a good question to ask them.
Oh, see, I'm learning something. Huh, interesting. Oh, there's Giant over there.
Giant.
I knew there was a Giant up here.
Hit that on the way back.
Yeah.
Don't look like there's a lot of parking.
What the heck is this guy got on his sign?
Probably one of them furniture places.
Alright, there he is. What is it?
Yeah, it says wear your
Total
mask over your
inventory.
nose. I like that sign.
What is There's no furniture place in there. What do you say, 70% off something? It's closing.
No, I was looking at the one that said wear your mask over your nose.
Oh, hush.
Oh, this is the White Marsh Shopping Center.
Your point.
It's White Marsh.
Your point.
The name of the shopping center. Well, somebody looking at it, you flashing the camera at that
I
way.
did.
They might not know what the
it.
name of that shopping center is.
I think they really care.
Probably not.
I don't.
But that's good filler. It fills in your dead time.
Clearly, because somebody is not on point today. Yes, that's a good comeback.
That's a grunt. That's a guy thing.
Yeah, well, I do that. So how do you explain it?
No, what that is.
Anywho, oh, speaking of Jeep, there's a Rubicon. No, can't get down with the 4-door.
Not a real Jeep.
Not a real Jeep. Get a real Jeep. Try to make it all sporty. It's a 4-door. Yeah, that wise thing. We've only been in that market once. We got the little, what they call it, the cards they give you to save, like coupon things or whatever. We've only ever been in there once.
I didn't like that market.
What's wrong with that? It looks like Giant.
It was overpriced.
Okay, here's somebody pulling out. If you're gonna do this, pull all the way out. What is this?
The mask over your head.
Well, then you can't see where you're going.
Put your mask over your face. Then they start waving it when you yell at them. And what's your return comment? Triggered, loser.
God, if you don't stop watching those videos.
That dude is funny. I believe that's Paint the Trump. That's the name of his
What? Paint
channel.
the what?
Paint the Trump. Of course, now he's running out of stuff since probably Trump ain't going back in the office. So now he's running out of material. So he's winding up in other places that are, I guess, controversial.
We're not going to talk about politics on our channel.
No.
No, we aren't. What's Rids? Oh, RDS.
Yeah. It's a vending and coffee company.
It's a Mercedes. Is that a Sprinter? It's a Sprinter.
Yeah, anything Mercedes with them high beams.
Ask me how I know that.
How do you know that?
Because we follow living the van life.
Yes.
We're going to be living the van life if Coronas ever go away. Maybe we can go somewhere. They open up the country again. National parks and everything. We can go. I don't know. Did they close the national parks again?
I don't know. They
Are the
had
borders to the states closed?
They had it before. They had where a lot of the state parks, like if you want to go to New Jersey, the state parks were
Wants to go to
open,
New Jersey
but they were only open to New Jersey residents.
Okay, so that answered my question.
If you're a resident of the state, a lot of them, it all differs from state to state, so it might not be that way every place.
All right, well, it's, this whole pandemic is really putting a damper on our traveling plans because we have our van sitting out back all ready to go. And it's basically just getting a whole bunch of leaves and mud and everything all over it because we can't take it out. Can't do anything. You can only camp in your backyard so much. I think maybe we can done that, but still, we want to get it on the road.
So what do you think with all these restrictions? You think they should lessen them up, or you think they should do more restrictions?
I think as long as you're following the code that they say, washing your hands, wearing your mask,
Keep a little distance between people.
keeping the distance, why can't you go? If I'm hopping in a van and I'm going to Glacier National Park or whatever, it's a park. So if I'm keeping my distance when I walk around, if I have my mask on, I'm more than likely probably going to have gloves on too. I might even wear a hazmat suit. I don't know. But I know I would still like to get out and see things. So there, I think, as long as you're following the rules, why can't you go from state to state? If you think you've been exposed to or whatever, like they said, quarantine yourself. Go have the test done. Do something, but just don't. We can't stay in lockdown forever. So if you're going out and you're being careful, even people being careful, there's still a chance you might get it. But hopefully you'll be able to get past it and just move on. I just don't know. I mean, has this become the new normal where they just lock us down? We can't do anything. I don't know. I have a little problem with that. I struggle with that. What do you think? I know what you think. We're not going to talk about what you think.
See, I'm pulling up in front of Home Depot now. You're trying to get me into a rant.
Yeah, because trust me, folks, it will be a rant that I am very familiar with.
Me personally, in a nutshell, people need to just get out and live their lives. What they're doing with these restaurants and stuff are basically shameful. To have these people close down businesses indefinitely, tell them they're going to open up, and then at the last minute tell them to close back up when they got freezers of food. I mean, I just think it's a little ridiculous. I was watching something on YouTube yesterday. I think it's Zombie Farmer. Give him a little plug there. But
nice name.
he's got a hardware store, and basically the health department there is basically crucifying this poor man because he's got an employee that has a health condition, and they want the employee to wear a mask. And he already said, and they have the documentation to prove that the guy does have a health issue where he can't wear a mask all day. And they're basically shutting down this man's business for that. So again, you're going to shut down a hardware store with one person that can't wear a mask, but you'll let Lowe's and Home Depot be open with hundreds of their customers walking around with a mask below their nose.
Case in point, Home Depot.
Yeah.
So
again, if you're gonna crucify this man with one employee that doesn't wear a mask, then you need to have mask police in all these big hardware stores, these chain stores like Home Depot and Lowe's, and have somebody walk around and be like, "Pull your mask up over your nose, sir." "Ma'am, that's a violation. Put your mask on right. Take it off your eye. It's not an eye patch. Slappy." That's what you need.
Is that what you really? That's how you have to say it?
Yeah, I would call him Slappy. You got to say it with a straight face. Don't laugh, because then they think it's a joke and they'll just walk around with it over their eye. Right?
Okay, if you say so.
That's the way I feel. I have to go now.
Go do your thing and get back here so we can. This is turning out to be an all-day adventure. Oh. Why did I ask him about that? John could go on and on and on about this whole pandemic thing, but I don't know. I just hope that, my wish is that it gets over soon, because I don't want this to be, as everybody keeps saying, the new norm. I don't want to have to walk around for the rest of my life with a mask in my purse or pocket, but I'm not going to be the one that doesn't have it on because somebody else doesn't want to wear theirs, so I will do that. But I understand where John is coming from, where he says, if you're not going to wear it correctly, then why does anybody have to wear it? But do you just deal with other people's stupidity, or are they doing it because they don't feel comfortable wearing it? I don't know. I can't worry about anybody else. I can only worry about Ronnie. So that's all I'm going to say about that. So like I said, this is turning out to be an all-day excursion, and I haven't planned on being out all day because I got work to do. But we'll see. This is John. When he goes out, he goes to 50 different places, so hopefully he'll make it snappy, because when he gets into places like Home Depot or Lowe's, I actually started timing them, because I'm thinking, I see people go in after him and come out before him, and I'm like, you said you were going in for 1 or 2 items. What is taking so long? And he comes out without a bag sometimes, which means he didn't buy anything. but his hour and a half excursion inside these places, or he comes out with one bag. And I'm like, really? One bag? And you were in there doing what this whole time? So my hopes is that he gets in quick, gets out quick, so we can get back, because like I said, I got things to do. He doesn't realize, he stopped cutting grass, but I'm still working. I'm still trying to get the books and everything together for the accountant, and yeah, I got a lot of work to do. So I will see you later. Okay, so as I said, the misadventures continue. John just came out of the Giant, and guess what? No ham. So this is just a Giant on Ridge Piper. We're going to try a couple other ones. We're going to go back up to the one that he actually got the coupon from. I'm assuming he should probably be able to get them there. Or one in Wynwood. So we got a couple of them we can try, but hopefully he'll be able to find his ham. If not, he said, what are you going to do, baby? You're going to try to get yourself a rain check?
Yeah, see if you can get a rain check for it. The coupon's only good till, I think, Thursday.
Thursday?
Yeah, Christmas Eve.
Well, that's not cool. Okay, what the hell is going on here? What is she stopping for? There's no crosswalk.
No, that dude's standing there talking to people who's in front.
Oh.
Again, people, they want to stop in the middle of the street. They don't care about anybody else. They don't care about themselves. I'm on a ham search.
You're going to be hammed out.
BSing. But see, that's what I was telling you. You start out, this thing's supposed to be a free ham. This ain't really a free ham, because I'm probably going to spend $20 in gas driving around and get this ham.
You always had to break it down, baby.
I'd have to drive around for my free turkey. The first Giant I went to had a free turkey.
Well, that's what you get for eating pork.
I didn't know that many people ate ham. They probably did one of them things like, I think years ago I got a part-time job at Jamesway, the department store, and they used to turn around and they would run an ad for, I always remember they had an electric snow shovel one year, and it was some ridiculous price of like $29.95 when everybody was selling for like $120, and they brought in two. Well, when they sold out, they had all these people running around looking for this snow shovel for $29.95, $120 normally. These people were mad as hell. And they're like, the one guy who I worked with, he made a mistake telling somebody, well, we only had two of them. And then naturally, people are going to flip out. And it's the same theory. Why do you run a sale? You're going to give something away, and then you ain't going to have it in stock. Then you're going to say, well, you can take our overpriced ham of $7, and we'll take $1 off, and you can use your coupon for that. I'm not paying $60 for a ham. I really don't eat ham only a couple times a year. One of them is St. Patrick's Day, so it's
That's
not
what
like,
I was telling him.
not like I want to spend $60 for a ham when it's supposed to be a free ham.
You tell him, baby. Yeah, that ain't going down. So, the ham search continues, folks. We'll be back. Okay, folks, so we're now at a second Giant trying to get John his elusive ham. The first Giant, no bueno. This one, I don't think it's going to have it either. I told him, I said, instead of running all around trying to find this ham, just go back to the original store that you got the coupon from. Because I'm thinking more than likely they would probably have them in stock, because that's where you bought a whole bunch of food from to get it to begin with. I don't know. That's my theory. But again, I got work to do. And if he don't get his little piggy, I'm thinking this little piggy ain't going to market. I don't know. So I'll come back and I'll let you know if he found a ham or not. Don't think so, but we'll see. Say it again.
I said I got my ham. I said there were only a couple of them left, and I had to dig down to the very bottom of the freezer, the refrigerator section to get it. And this guy's going to tell me at the register, I'm not sure that's the right ham. I told him, I said I had to dig down into that
It's going to be the
swill.
right ham.
I said I had to dig down into that swill you call a refrigerator to get to the bottom of the refrigerated section to pull this ham out of my hat. I told him, I said, if you think that I'm going to not come out of this store with a ham, I told him, you better bring somebody up front. He's like, well, it might be the right one. I said, for your sake, I hope it is the right one.
Say, make it happen, Captain.
So I told him, make it happen, Captain. So luckily he scanned it. It turned out to be the right one.
Okay, so where are we? We're here at Bed Bath & Beyond. What are we here for? Oh, John's gonna
see if we can get my mom something.
Alright, you do that.
Yeah, she sprung a last minute gift on us.
Not good.
I got some coupons too.
Yeah, they're on the floor.
Where, I thought I had another one. I had that one of them $10 spend something, get $10 off. Where's that one?
I don't know. Turn on the light. Is that it? That's it.
Can you read what that says?
Oh God.
What's that say?
He needs glasses and he refuses to wear them.
I'm not gonna walk around with reading glasses,
No,
sweetie.
well, sweetie, you need to because you need them to read. So you need to find a pocket to put them in and do something.
What does that say?
I don't know. It's dark. How am I supposed to see this thing? Like that makes a big difference.
There's some light for you.
10 off any purchase of 30.
You should call that video the Great American Ham Race.
Yeah, take that. It has expiration date on it, but I think Bed Bath & Beyond honors.
What's it say? Spend $10, get $10 off?
$10 off of 30. So
Oh,
if you have to spend 30 to get $10 off.
Jesus.
They honor, which is a good thing. They honor their coupons that have expired. So he's off again, folks.
No, the guy Giant said that's all, folks.
Are you making a Porky Pig reference? Just because you got your little pig?
I can do the bear better than Porky Pig.
Well, clearly. Ugh. I don't even know what time it is. It's dark. It's got to be around 4:30 or something. Again, all day when Erin came up, all day in search of a stupid ham, unless you get other things done. But really, now I'm going back, and I'm tired because I didn't sleep well last night, and then I felt like I was up all night. So now I'm going to go home and not want to do anything but take a nap. And if I take a nap, then I'm going to sleep for at least 3 hours. So that means I'm going to be up maybe again around 9 or 10, and then I'll be up again all night. So it's a vicious cycle. But hopefully he'll go in here and he can find a gift for his mother. That's a story in itself. We're going to have so much stuff to talk about when we do our Rapid Fire Saturdays or just talking in general, because I'm telling you, there'll be stuff going on. But he's in there looking for a gift for his mother that he's going to get her something and send it to her. I told him to just go on Amazon, find something and have it shipped to her. But again, 2 days before Christmas, he's out in the stores trying to shop to find something. John's like that. I mean, for me, I'm an early shopper. Quite frankly, I'm shopping for Christmas like all year long. If I see something in January, like this coming January, if I see something that I think might not be around in December, I'm probably going to get it and sock it away somewhere for Christmas. I do that when I'm out and I see something. I don't wait for the shopping season. I just think if that's a great gift for somebody, I'll just get it and I'll just hide it away until, until Christmas or their birthday or something like that comes. I don't go out most of the time specifically shopping for something because I usually find things all year long, or if it's something that I find that I like it, again, it might not be there when the holiday rolls around. So, yeah, I'm one of those people. I shop all year long. But John, no. If it's not Christmas Eve, it's a couple of days before. He's out there in the mix of everything, shopping, people stepping on my toes and everything. I don't have time for that. But again, hopefully he can go in here and find something. And the way this parking lot is filled up, I'm thinking he's going to be in there for a while. Again, Ronnie's tired. I think I might take a nap. I'll let you know, folks. And he's back. Very nice.
Wedgewood.
I would love something like that. No, it's just wood.
I want to say Wedgewood.
Whatever. That's.
Another thing?
Yeah, it's nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, I was just sitting there thinking, if they gave this to her for Christmas, I still need a birthday gift.
Yeah, buddy.
They didn't have anything else in the what's it called? They're all picked over in there.
Yeah, it's 2 days before Christmas.
Yeah. So now, I don't know where to go now. Still need one more gift.
And you couldn't find anything else in there?
There's really not too much in there. Get her a bath mat or a towel.
Speaking of bath mats, they didn't have that bath mat that I told you they would.
They had the things you wipe your feet on.
I told you. I don't know what else you can get her.
I think I need to go to that other place.
What
That place you always go to. With the candles.
Home Goods.
I don't feel like going though.
Well, we're halfway there now. You want to get her a candle? You can take one of mine. She don't like candles, does she?
No.
You ain't wasting one of my candles on that.
Yeah, she don't really like candles.
Besides, your sister might not let her do it.
Well, that's why I won't send my dad's birthday gift down there.
Yeah,
because,
she's not going to give it to him.
Yeah. If I'm just going to tell my mom.
Drama, folks.
When we go down, I'll bring it down to him. Because I could see my sister being like, throw it away.
Yeah, that's not her decision to make. But
she's a rotten biatch. Biatch.
That's one word for it. Don't get me started.
I guess we should go out and go, like you said, we're halfway there.
We're there. You can always go into Home Goods and find her something.
Can't get her another box though.
Well, no.
They got little knick-knacky things. I'm gonna get her a vase. Did we get her a vase one year?
You always get her a vase.
Yeah.
But it's a gift.
I really want to get a box of what's that chocolate? That Walt Whitman's chocolate.
Oh yeah, and CVS did not have it.
Oh, you said about looking for them Danish cookies.
Yeah.
They did. They had the same size that I bought at Walmart.
Maybe somebody can explain to me what in the world happened to the big blue can of the butter Danish cookies. John went out to look for one to get one for my mom, and all of a sudden they're like not even half,
Gold.
3/4 of the size that they used to be, or 1/4 of a size, not 1/4 of the size that they used to be. What happened to the big tins? Who wants a little small tin of butter cookies? I don't understand. And I guarantee you that tin costs the same as the larger one, right?
I think they're hoarding them like toilet paper.
I mean, are people really eating those cookies like that? That's just a Christmas tradition. I don't understand why nobody is selling them, or if they are, they're the really, really small cans. I just,
Some would say that's the way the cookie crumbles.
When we get back. I'm Rob Ellis in for Marks and Reese, WFE Sports Time is 522. What's up, everybody?
Always with the
Kind of cute.
always with the double
That's a pun.
entendres. Anywho, so I guess we're on our way to my favorite store, Home Goods. Hopefully John can find something for his mother and we can wrap this day up. Put a lid on it. Stick a fork. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yes. Right.
So when we get the home goods, maybe I'll come back. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Okay, so sorry, you can't see me at all. But just know that we're through Christmas shopping. He
Trust and believe.
got a gift for his mother. And I'm going to put a piece of jewelry that I made in with the gift, and that'll be it, right, baby?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, so won't have to worry about getting any more gifts or anything. All done.
Yeah, all done with the gifts. I always wait till last minute to get gifts.
Well, I said that you usually do.
I didn't know if my mom was exchanging gifts this year because we really haven't talked that much. So that's why I didn't run out, because if I go out and get her something, I don't want her to feel obligated like she had to go buy me something.
Mm-hmm.
I got my regular shopping done a couple weeks ago.
Good for you. I'm
About a week ago.
proud.
Yeah.
Proud of you did that.
I didn't wrap anything yet.
Well, no, wrapping is for Christmas Eve while we watch Christmas Vacation. That's the tradition. We put on a bunch of sappy Christmas movies, mostly Christmas Vacation for me, because every single year I crack up like I've never seen it before with the squirrel scene. That will just make me laugh to the end of time.
I like, what is the one I like?
Oh God!
You know the one I like. Go
Here's
ahead.
Christmas Story, the goofy one with the lamp leg or whatever,
Yeah.
lampshade leg or whatever.
It's French. It's fragile.
Whatever. I can't get into that one. I think, when was that one made? In the 80s?
Yeah, I think that was 1982.
Okay.
Something
Well,
like that.
that one doesn't. I'm not crazy about that. I think the original Christmas Story was Scrooge. I think that was called Christmas Story. Maybe it wasn't. But that's the one I knew. He kept saying, you never saw a Christmas Story with the lamp and everything? And I thought, no. And I watched it. I mean, we'll watch it because that's his favorite. But Christmas Vacation can't be beat. That's the
holiday shit
that's the
movie.
tradition.
That-
Oh
that's
yeah, and the
stupid.
holiday. I love that movie. So that's our tradition. We watch sappy Christmas movies and we drink and we wrap gifts, and then that's it. So that's what we'll be doing. So we'll have fun doing that. So glad he's almost finished. But what did I tell you about John? Where are we now? This is where we are. Why are we at Lowe's? I don't know. What is he running back in Lowe's for? I have no idea. I'm quite sure it's after 5 or close to 6 o'clock now. The thing is, when we get back home, I'm not doing no taxes. I'm going to sit down and start crunching numbers because I don't feel like it. I'm the type of person where I have to get up early in the morning and start working and doing that type of thing. After 12 o'clock, later it gets into the afternoon, I don't feel like doing it. So I'm not one to say, oh, well, let me just sit down 2 o'clock in the morning and start doing taxes. No. To get up early in the morning and do all my work and get it out the way. And then I have the rest of the day and night to do whatever I want. John, on the other hand, sleeps all morning long, gets up around 12, then wants to go out and run around all day. And you see what he does. It's not going to one store. We're running to 6 and 7 different stores. We don't get back home until after 9 or 10. And then, then he wants to start cleaning the house or doing other stuff. And by then, I'm like, I don't know about you, man, but I'm going to bed. Or at least go online and do some, surfing the web or whatever. But, no, polar opposites on that point. But at least he got the gifts and I don't have to worry about running around because he really wasn't feeling getting his mother a gift. Put a pin in that for later because that definitely is a story in itself. But, yeah, so I think we're done today, folks, unless we get home and the fur babies start acting crazy or give me some fodder for videos. I'll come back on later. But other than that, that's been our day before Christmas Eve, out shopping extravaganza, and definitely the misadventures of John Ronnie. So Peace. Bye. Zoe. 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 Zoe's got this breathing thing, and she's got her mouth is see, her mouth is all crooked, and when she purrs it sounds like she's wheezing, but she's got like an underbite. It's not an overbite, it's like an underbite, but she's still my cute little fat kitty. Right, Zoe? Okay, don't be so old. I got her this cute little collar. It says, what does it say? It says, let's see it. Indoor cat only. If I'm out, I'm lost. Right, kitty? Right, Zoe? Zoe. Zoe. Look at that belly. Look at that belly shake. Look at that belly. Look at that belly. Okay, don't be in my face. In my face. And you put something on the sofa over there. I don't know what that is. She gets sick. Right? Right? And of course, there's the Schultzy. Schultz. What you doing, Schultz? Yeah, boy. Oh, you don't want to come over? He's so jealous. You don't want me showing Zoe any love? Here, boy. What you doing? You don't want to come over? He just tired himself out when I walked in. He jumped up like 3 feet in the air and just tumbling around and chasing his tail. Now he's tired. Schultzy. Here, boy. Come Z. All right, I don't care. Where's Schultzy? There you go. Dear boy. Dear boy. Schultzy. Hey, Schultz. Schultz. Okay, I'm not going over there. I'll get back to you, Zoe. Zoe. Say, that's all. See you later. Bye. She also knocked the Christmas tree down. I mean, he's just about as big as a Christmas tree. Okay, enough time with the Furby. Really, Zoe? This is not where you're going to sit. Ow! Claws! Okay. Say bye. Bye.